Welcome to the Jetstream News Channel, your New York Jets news channel. Here you will find fresh news and to follow everything. Don't forget to subscribe. Today, only 20.2% are subscribed to our channel. Help us by sharing so that the news reaches many more people. Let's go to today's news.
How you feeling?
I feel great.
Sounds good.
Yeah, everything good. Just ready to play on Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
How are you emotionally
What do you know about this quarterback?
Go ahead, go first.
How are you emotionally preparing and physically to face this quarterback that you know so well?
I mean, I'm just focused on us. Just buying into everything, like the game plan for this week, everything that AG's been preaching to us and everything like that. So, nothing changes. You know what I'm saying? Just being the best teammate I could be, the best leader I could be.
But what advantage do you have after, knowing Roger so well last year, facing him, practice at times, the things he told you? How does that help you?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm just preparing like any other game, Because a lot could have changed since, he was last year, So I'm not just going to go based off of, what I know or anything like that.
Sauce, can you tell us how much you spent on your new teeth?
No, I can't tell you. I will not be.
You can't disclose that information?
No, I can't disclose that
Was it part
information.
of that $130 million signing bonus you got? Or contract you got?
I cannot say at all.
So does that mean you're going to be buying the team nice Christmas gifts since you got all this money now?
Bro, I just got to be with my feet up, bro, one day at a time. It's not even Christmas time yet, so no.
So how would you sum up the experience of playing with Aaron Rodgers? If somebody asks you about it.
It was a great experience, being able to pick his brain and everything like that, because he's spent a lot of time in the league and experienced a lot of things. So it was a great time.
The way he went out, he was obviously upset the way it was handled. Do you think that could give him some extra motivation for this game?
I mean, we are human. We use a lot of things as motivation. There's things every day I use for motivation. I'm sure I could say the same thing. I'm sure the guys in this locker room can say the same exact thing. So, that's just how I feel about that.
Is your cat back to 100%?
Yes, I'm back to 100%.
Did you have any reaction? I think some fans were a little surprised that you weren't named one of the captains. What was your reaction?
It was like a numbers thing. On the offense, it was like a tie. So, it was a tie between G and ABT. So, that's how that. I did feel a way. I'm like, yo, it's 3 on offense. We might as well just do 3 on defense now. But, that's not going to affect how I am, how I approach the game. How much of a factor that I play when it comes to the team. How much of a leader I am, when it comes to the team, when it comes to the defense. So, I'm not really tripping about that. That is something that I want, at some point in my career. Corners, I feel like it's not too common for cornerbacks to be named captains of the team and stuff like that. I think Darius Slay just became a captain for the first time a year ago, when he was on Philly. I think that was his first time ever being a captain and stuff like that. So, I just at some point I do want to be named the captain for sure.
Ross, from the other side of the ball, what have you noticed and learned about Justin Fields this summer and camp and whatnot?
Man, he just been working very hard to perfect his craft. Trying to make his weaknesses strengths, trying to make his strengths just keep continuing to work on his weaknesses and his strengths, just like I do, just like everybody do, and things like that. The running, that's always been he's an athlete, but he also been being able to throw the ball, make some of those tough throws and things like that. So I just been learning how confident he is. He's probably not going to do too much talking, but he's one of those guys where it's he'd rather be more humble than just be all caught up in the hype. So, it's always good to be able to have quarterbacks like that, who are extremely humble, but, when it comes time to get on that field, they can dominate. So, yeah.
How about facing Metcalf, and how do you feel about that matchup in terms of their strengths, weaknesses?
It's always a good matchup when me and him go against each other. So, I'm looking forward to it. I know he is as well.
Did you face him your rookie year, Sauce? I'm trying to remember.
We played rookie year at Seattle and what is it? Last year here.
Okay, last year, right.
Yeah, so we faced each other a couple times for sure.
When you look at the team overall, as you head into week 1, what kind of identity do you think this team can establish out of the gate?
Man, physicality, just violence in a good way, though. Obviously, in between whistles and stuff like that. But, just being physical, playing fast, being violent, just having that confidence, that we them.
You've been talking about it, but just here you come, full circle, now you're back.
Right.
Starting a new season and you're healthy. Just emotionally, how does it feel to come to this point?
I'm excited, but not surprised. I like to say that. I know the man God has formed me into, and I know this was another thing He wanted me, to put me through to let me hit the next level. And it's even more evident. Even today at practice, like I'm doing everything I used to do. I feel better than I did. I'm still explosive. Everything's there, and I can't help but laugh because it's like now I'm mentally stronger. I'm emotionally stronger. I'm more confident. I'm like I've never been seriously injured, and now that I have, it's like, well, okay, I can do that. Like God willing, nothing happens again. But I just used to see guys get injured like that. I'm like, whew. Thank God it's not me, but it was me, and I'll be damned if I wasn't strong enough to come back and make sure everything's good.
Having said that, what does a successful season look like for you?
Honestly, just being that pillar for my team. Close time, crunch time, clutch time. They look at 11, 11 comes through. That's a successful season for me. Just being everything that I need to be for this team.
I'm coming back. You're a leader on this team. What is sort of your message to everyone? Because it is a new regime coaching. There's some new faces. How you guys want to get away from the past and have a winning team and break that postseason.
So what's my say it again?
Sort of message to the team as you come back to see how you start.
Just lean on me. I said that last year and it hit home that I wasn't. They weren't able to lean on me. Granted, whatever it is, injury, whatever. I took that to heart. Because I like to keep my word, and I wasn't to keep my word from the guys last year. So now that I'm here, I'm back. I want them to all lean on me. I'm gonna do everything I can off on the field to come through for them.
What do you think it's going to be like just looking at on the other side of the field and seeing your old quarterback on the other side?
Man, I don't care who's back there. I got a job to do for this team, and whoever the quarterback is, I get paid to put him down. So whoever's back there don't matter.
I know you got close with him from your injury. So how surreal is just the whole storyline? That here you go, first.
Well, yeah, the initial. I'm not gonna sit here and be naive. The initial thing was like, wow, that's crazy. You can't even write that. But honestly, like that's how I am. Like I have a job to do for this team. Obviously, I'm gonna joke around with him after the game. After hey, I put you down. Because one of the first things I said to Aaron when he got here is, I'm happy you're here. I'm just mad I'll never be able to sack you. So, no, yeah, excited.
I'm sure you've been visualizing getting back out on the field. What do you think it'll be like on Sunday?
To be honest, I like to be as stoic as possible in moments like that. I like to be bigger than the moment, not let the moment be bigger than me. I have a job to do, and I look forward to doing that job.
We them.
Just now that you're into the playbook, preparing for week one and your opponent, where do you sit emotionally just seeing your former team right out of the gate in a situation where you guys basically swap quarterbacks?
Cool, calm, collected. It's another game, to be honest with you. We're out here just trying to get better each and every day and prepare for this upcoming Sunday.
How do you think your familiarity with their scheme and a lot of their personnel and defense could be an advantage?
Yeah, of course, I was there last year going against their Scott team, but, it's week one. They got a lot of new players on the defensive side of the ball, so they could, do a lot of different things. And, that's how it is for everyone around the league week one, to where, you can game plan as much as you think you can, but they can come out and whatever. So biggest thing is just adjusting on the fly on Sunday when we do, see stuff that we necessarily didn't see coming. So, yeah.
Jets fans are desperate. This is the start of a new season, clean slate. You're their new quarterback. They're looking to you. So how do you approach it? What are you looking to kind of give them and establish about yourself?
We're just looking to win games. That's the whole point of us being here as a team. So, like I said, we're just working hard and getting better each and every day, preparing for Sunday.
How do you feel about the way it ended? You had a winning record for them when you played. You were 4-2 and they put you on the bench. So, harbor any feelings whatsoever?
No, not at all. Like I told you guys before, I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason. Like I said, I was in a spot last year where I was able to see the game from a different perspective. I learned a lot from, Russ and just all the other vets there. So, not at all.
Did you consider going back there, or was it, you knew these guys were interested? Like, how did that work?
Yeah, I considered it.
And what made this 21st pick?
Like I said, AG, playing against him, the past, first few years of my career in the league, and just excited to change the culture here and get things going. So I think that was kind of the most appealing thing to me.
Can you appreciate from a fan perspective just how unique it is, though, with the two quarterbacks basically swapping? I think it's the first time in history that's happened.
You said, can I appreciate it from a fan's perspective?
Just how they get the storyline. It's kind of
the storyline's crazy. That's why the NFL set us up for Week 1, just for that. But it's cool to kind of see that, and it's going to be fun, going up against these guys on Sunday. So.
How do you separate yourself from that, from going against the guys? Just what Rich is saying, the storyline element of it, going against your former team, place you played well at.
It's no storyline for me. It's ball for me. So I'll let you guys kind of handle the storylines, the news lines and stuff like that. And in the locker room, we just keep it straight ball. So.
Just, you said part of the coming here was that you wanted to change the culture. You obviously know about the playoffs throughout here. How is it that you have an impact on that, and the way you leave here and what you're going to do on Sunday?
Yeah, I think I've probably the biggest impact on that. So. It's just all about, me playing efficient, me playing smart, taking care of the football on the offensive side of the ball, especially this upcoming Sunday. I think they led the league in turnovers last year, so that's going to be very one important factor that we're going to look to do this Sunday. And like I said, just continuing to get better each and every day, each and every week, and progressing throughout the season.
Do you feel like you hear it from Jet fans yet? Like, have you bumped into anybody who's like, Justin, like, take us back to the playoffs, like, it's on your shoulders, we believe in you, like that sort of stuff?
For sure. Most definitely.
What's that feel like to have that, that sitting behind you, that fan base?
It feels great. I think, Jets fans are one of the most passionate in the league, so, happy to be here, happy to have them support us.
Do you give Drew any advice about how to go against TJ? You know him well, and what that challenge is?
Yeah, just play his game. Of course, he's not going to be perfect. He's going against one of the best pass rushers in the NFL for his first start. So one day he's going to look back and kind of laugh at it. But when you're in game, he's going to win some reps. TJ is going to win some reps, and that's just how football goes. But I feel confident in him, and he's prepared. So it should be fun.
How much better do you think you are here than you were in your last two stops in underage in this system?
I think I progressed as a player for sure. That just comes with time, reps and experience. So I've always prided myself on, getting better each and every year and always progressing.
Justin, do you have any interactions with Aaron over the years? Maybe after games, but anything other than that?
Yeah, nothing other than that. I got his jersey after one game after I played him in Chicago, and yeah, that's about it. But yeah.
Back to how you've progressed as a player. What is it about this offense that capitalize your skills and be able to show your ability?
It's very versatile. We have a lot of good players on our team, so it's important for Tanner to spread the love and help all of us shine and help all of us execute the things that we do best. So.
Is that your rookie year when you swapped?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I have no idea.
And as always, go for it, Jets. Thanks for watching.